Hi guys, welcome to this episode of RiPA Bites. What we're talking about tonight, we're going to be discussing a long-term thorn in our side. We're talking about commercial tour groups. You know, the ghost hunting groups out there that charge you a fortune for a few hours, I was going to say entertainment, but a few hours to run around the building, and for what, £50 ticket? It's not on.
That's right. Also, with these tour groups, you don't know what you're getting with them. You know, you don't know if you're getting the real thing. You don't know if you're getting someone stood behind the curtain and go, ooh. So, you know, what are you paying for? Are you paying for a real paranormal investigation, or are you just paying for a bit of fun?
That's where the old argument comes in. Are you a ghost hunter or paranormal investigator, paranormal researcher even?
Again, what's the difference?
Ghost hunters usually go out and look for the ghosts, things that go squeak, squeak. Oh,
to a ghost hunter, every noise, every breeze, everything is a ghost. To a paranormal researcher, a noise, a breeze is something that we need to look into and see what's causing it.
Without jumping to the priori that it is a paranormal cause.
We're not saying, you know, we're not turning around saying it's not paranormal. We're just saying we need to look into it first to determine whether it is or not.
Well, that's the RiPA motto. It's not impossible, just improbable. But there is a lot of natural things that can happen that people don't always think about or realise. So yeah, if they don't know other causes and they can't explain it, that's when they start jumping and looking to the supernatural.
The thing with a proper investigation as well is, you know, it's not like you see on TV. It's not like you see in these commercial groups as well. There are times when nothing happens.
Well, majority of the time.
Majority of the times nothing happens.
Just sitting there doing nothing.
So, you know, you can understand if you want to pay for a bit of fun and a bit of excitement, this isn't what you want. You know, this is the real thing.
But people do pay, and they pay a lot of money, and they will have the fun and the excitement because things will happen.
Yeah. Oh, you know, something will happen. Maybe something not paranormal.
Some people are looking too hard, though, aren't they? Mm. I mean, if they see something moving, that's it to them. It's a ghost, and they don't go and find out what it is all about.
You know, we've joined a few tour groups just to do a bit of research, of our own, to see how they work and how the public work. And you'll find, but 9 times out of 10, someone will come to us with a photograph of an orb, convinced it's paranormal.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, do we burst their bubble? Do we? Well, do you know what I mean? We'll tell them what we think, but we won't, you know, and that's what we do.
Yeah, there has been a few times where people have come to us and they say, "Oh, look at this! I've got this, I've got," but that just goes on throughout the night, and there comes a point where you've got to be direct and honest with them, and say to them, "No, look, hold on a minute, look at it this way."
You will find out those who want to progress and become investigators, the ones that will listen to you and take in what you're saying. The ones that are just ghost hunters and believe, you know, they'll, don't, I'm not listening to you. It's paranormal.
End of.
Yeah. No, you're wrong. I'm right. You know, you've done a research and you've done written a paper on the orbs, and it is an interesting read. Get onto our website and have a quick look at that when you get time. Yeah, you know, we're not just saying it for the hell of it. We've researched it. We've done the tests and that, and we can explain why it's not. And that's the difference.
Well, I remember we've had a few people try to join RiPA come along, and that they've said that, "Oh, you're too sceptical. You're looking at these images and you're instantly dismissing them." It's like, well, yeah, I guess we are, but we've got reason to, because we've seen it before. We've done our own studies into recreating the effects and stuff like that. So in a way, yeah, we can.
And it's not every image we've poo-pooed, is it? You know, there are a couple of images that are in our bank that are still questionable, unexplained. As we haven't got an outright answer for it. We've got a few of them in there, and they're the ones that we do keep looking at.
I'll tell you, well, this would be a good time. I mean, myself and Becca on the end there, we've been discussing this photo, which has come up on the screens now. This was taken place in Oxfordshire some time ago, and we still haven't got to the bottom of it. So we'd be really interested to hear what you guys watching this think about it. So yeah, drop us a line, let us know in the comments below.
And again, it's not just been a case of taking a picture as a ghost. We've looked into it, we've researched it, we've been back to the said location and taken other photographs
from various angles,
from a similar angle, at night, at day, trying to recreate it, and it hasn't reappeared. So you know, they're the things that we do as paranormal investigators. You know, we won't just say ghost.
But that this sort of thing that ties in with the whole RiPA campaign for this year. RiPA helps you gain a new perspective. We're not going out there saying it is what we say it is. We're just saying though that look at it from this point of view. You know, maybe you're unaware of how the structure of a building can affect your mind.
Things aren't always as they seem.
Even the light work as well.
Yeah.
Dusk,
Exactly.
dawn, whatever. Your eyes go. All things like that can actually have a problem with it all.
Yeah, so it's an effect, doesn't it?
So bring it back to the tour groups and whatnot. We're talking about people again who pay a stupid amount of money for tickets to run around the building for a couple of hours. What if these tour groups, not so much fake, but encourage what people think they're getting? Is that a right thing? Are the tour groups doing the right thing because the people have paid their money and that's what they want, or are they doing them wrong by feeding them misinformation?
Subconscious suggestion sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Or even like knocking on doors. And
we've seen a lot of that with some of the mediums though,
Yeah.
with some of the groups where they've actually said, oh yeah, you've got this by you or you've got that by you, and they seem to like log it in and then carry it on.
So I pick on the ones that are more
Susceptible.
susceptible.
Yeah.
You've been medium yourself, guys know you by now. How do you find that when we've been on, join us with other people out there, and you've seen how other tour groups operate, and yeah, they're saying, oh, you've got something near you, but you're in the same room, but you're not seeing that. Does that mean that their medium is just hamming it up for their guests?
Well, see, there's something. What you've got to remember is some mediums have egos and some don't. Some have an ego they can barely get in a room with, and some of them are perfectly good, nice people. When you're dealing with at least three, as soon as any medium finds out there's another medium in a room, they're going to wonder what they're like and what they can do. And if they've got a really big ego, they find out you can do better, more stuff, supposedly more than they can. They're going to get pissy about it because I've seen it before. It shouldn't come down to that, but some people who think they're gifted and they're not delude themselves and try to delude other people around them. I've seen that. People saying this is happening. But then again, you could say maybe I'm seeing something different to them. I've had somebody saying this is happening into a room and I'm seeing nothing and I find that's odd. Or a certain situation from last year that I won't go into when stones were thrown.
Throwed, new word.
Yeah. Thrown.
But if you was a medium on an investigation, and it's run by, obviously run by a different group than us, who was a ghost hunting group, tour group, and it was going a bit flat, and they said to you, ham it up a little bit for us, it's going a bit dead, the guys are getting a bit, bored, would you?
No.
Straight.
Because to me, it's not an entertainment, it's a belief. That's a big difference. See, that's what the tour groups forget sometimes. For some people, it's a bit of fun, but for some people, it's a belief system. And the cheaper that is really sad, but that's money for you, isn't it?
The only problem I got really with tour groups is the charging. I mean, they're actually putting little research teams like us out of it because we can't afford the buildings that they are renting.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's getting hard out there at the moment to actually find somewhere to research unless you go with a tour group. I mean, a lot of the tour groups do actually allow us to do what we want to do, which is great. But some of them.
But then we've got to put up with them hamming it up for their public, and.
Yeah, but not all of them do ham it up. I mean,
Not all of them,
there is
but,
one that I
they
do.
are doing it for
really,
entertainment purposes.
I'm not going to say it, but they are good. They allowed us to do what we wanted to do, and they actually integrated us into a few. Well, actually, after that, their customers came over to us, really. But
Well, this is it. So if you're going on one of these tour groups, you need to ask yourself: do you want entertainment, or are you really interested in the paranormal and as to why people believe strange things? That's
So on the back of that, if you did go on one, wanting it to be a paranormal investigation, and you found out they was hamming it up, what would you do?
let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.